So the first challenge was to build a siege engine to knock down a wall.
Yeah, this is the very first challenge, the very first experience that we had with anything Mancard related.
Now both of us have knowledge of siege engines because we're Dungeons and Dragons nerds. But neither one of us have ever constructed a siege engine because castles aren't scattered across the landscape anymore. We were given building materials like 2x4s, drills, and saws. We had a line, and about 20 to 30 feet from the line was a small wall that was about 3 feet high composed of stones. And our task was to knock it down with our siege engine.
I think I'm gonna go Trebuchet. Those are hard to aim. They are hard to aim, but they're super powerful. I think I'm just gonna go basic Catapult.
Basic Catapult.
Basic as far as my understanding of Catapult.
Yeah, I mean, I'm really excited to see what your advanced Catapult would look like. Like, is there a cup holder?
Broke a drill bit already.
These are not 8 feet long. I should have measured that. We're off to we are killing it, guys. We are killing it right now.
Now, mind you, these stones weren't like mortared in place. They were teetering precariously just on the wind. So it really wouldn't have taken much more than spit to make this thing fall over.
And yet, building and activating and utilizing these trebuchets and catapults was a lot harder than I thought it was going to be.
You didn't saw that coming. I've already got 2 of my legs built for my trebuchet.
I think I'm gonna win this challenge because Adam's being a little too ambitious with his plans to build a trebuchet. I think I'm going the simpler route. It's not going to be as strong, but we're knocking over a pile of rocks. And I think that Adam's trying to actually take down a castle.
I think I'm going to win this challenge because the trebuchet is French. And as we all know, Napoleon was a great conqueror. And what's that? Oh, I was just informed that Napoleon is not French, he's actually Corsican. I'm going to build feet. Either that or dig it into the ground and pound it into the ground, but I think I'm going to build feet. See, kids, stay in school, learn algebra. On one side of the bar has to be 3 to 1. So the longer arm versus the arm with the weight on it.
Something that was really difficult about the challenge that I did not expect was not the construction of the trebuchet, but making sure to get the dimensions right. So I basically had to strip everything and start again and double the size of the death machine that I was building.
I feel like it's laughing at me. A lot of cussing over there. This is a family show, Adam. Well, it was all about balance and structural integrity. Like, initially when I built the base and the 4 legs, I thought that was going to be enough to anchor it, and that's not the case. But that's okay. I still believe in France, and vive la révolution. Into the fire we go. How's your catapult coming?
It doubles as a place to relax.
We had to employ the use of some very industrial strength bungee cords.
Yeah, David's catapult, I don't know if you guys could tell in the video, actually had a giant rubber band assisting in the launching of the rocks.
Size doesn't matter to you, huh?
Half the distance. Well, it hit the wall.
Hey!
Hit the wall. Right, so what I have here is a standard torsion catapult. If I can knock down rocks in at least the first throw, I'll be fine, because I'm not sure it'll be standing afterwards. I feel where I lack in precision, I make up for in brute strength. It's kind of like how I live my life. Contact was made.
Do another one.
Oh! Whoop! Fire! Oh, my rock broke. So, okay, attempt 1, my trebuchet nailed the wall. Didn't roll up to the wall like asking for a favor. It knocked forcefully upon the door. My rock exploded again!
Whoa!
Oh! Ah! The trebuchet had a lot of power. I saw it like the first time it went, and I was very nervous. But then about 50 throws through, there's no certainty with this one.
Yeah, it was like a fat man at a triathlon. Like his intentions were good, but he just didn't have the stuff.
So I still hold true that you want to go simpler and have something that's going to give you accuracy. It's made me really respect the people who did this 2,000 years ago. If you're doing it with rope that's, 10 times the size, and you have a little like wooden bomb sitting right on you.
I lost. I'm not above saying that David he had a rubber band, but he still built a better machine than I built.
David wins.
Primal activity. You're talking about trying to take something by force, building a machine with your bare hands, utilizing the equipment that you have available to you, and your ingenuity. And that ingenuity is being applied to try and kill someone else. I mean, that's what kind of being a guy is.